Hey, announcer guy here for Sean and Kevin, world travelers who occasionally go to places you haven't been. In this episode, the boys are in Mahone Bay, Lunenburg, and Peggys Cove, Nova Scotia, in Canada. So settle in and welcome to Travel by Numbers.
Hey, welcome back everyone. This is our second full day on our tour of Halifax and surrounding area, and today we've got some exploring to do. In this episode, we'll be following along Highway 3 in our rented car, making our way to picturesque Mahone Bay, about an hour's drive from Halifax, the very colorful and rightly famous Lunenburg, an additional 15-minute drive, and finally the iconic Peggys Cove, a 74-minute drive from Lunenburg. But before we leave Halifax, check this out. And now, for unusual things about Halifax. Nestled along the scenic south shore of Nova Scotia, Mahone Bay is a charming coastal town that embodies the quintessential maritime charm of the Canadian Maritimes. This picturesque gem is renowned for its captivating beauty, characterized by a serene harbor adorned with a trio of historic churches known as the Three Churches of Mahone Bay, creating an iconic and often photographed waterfront scene. The town's colorful historic homes and buildings add to the postcard-worthy ambience, making it a favorite destination for artists, photographers, and travelers seeking a tranquil escape. Mahone Bay's maritime heritage is proudly on display, with fishing boats dotting the harbor, and visitors can explore the town's artisan shops, galleries, and boutiques, offering a delightful array of handcrafted goods and local treasures. Whether you're strolling along the waterfront, savoring fresh seafood at a local eatery, or simply soaking in the coastal atmosphere, Mahone Bay offers an enchanting experience for those looking to immerse themselves in Nova Scotia's coastal allure. Lunenburg is a picturesque and historic town that exudes the timeless charm of a bygone era. This coastal gem is distinguished by its colorful and well-preserved 18th century architecture, featuring rows of charming houses, shops, and buildings that line the waterfront and steep cobblestone streets. The town's iconic waterfront is dominated by the majestic Bluenose II, a replica of the famous schooner that once hailed from Lunenburg and is celebrated as a symbol of Canada's maritime heritage. In fact, it appears on our Canadian dime. Designated as a UNESCO World Heritage Site, Lunenburg offers visitors the opportunity to step back in time and experience a rich maritime history. The Fisheries Museum of the Atlantic is a must-visit attraction where you can learn about the town's seafaring past, including its deep connections to fishing and shipbuilding. Lunenburg's bustling harbor remains active, with fishing boats and tall ships adding to the picturesque scenery, while the town's vibrant arts scene, culinary delights, and maritime festivals ensure there's always something captivating happening in this historic Nova Scotian gem. This memorial is dedicated to the memory of those who have gone down to the sea in ships and those who have never returned.
place is very pretty. It's not busy at all.
I swear these hills are worse than they are in Madeira.
Well, you have to be emergency brake on.
Yeah.
I can imagine in wintertime. Look at that.
After walking around the downtown core of Lunenburg, we stopped at Salt Shaker, Deli, and Inn for lunch. I had fish cakes, and Sean had a smoked salmon club. The colorful buildings that grace the streets of Lunenburg are not just a matter of aesthetic preference, but are deeply rooted in the town's rich history. The tradition of painting buildings in vibrant hues can be traced back to the late 18th century when Lunenburg was first settled by German, Swiss, and French-speaking Protestant immigrants, known as the Foreign Protestants. These settlers brought with them the tradition of painting their homes in bright colors, which was not only a way to make the new surroundings feel more like home, but also had practical reasons. Firstly, it helped to distinguish one property from another in a time when street addresses were not yet standardized. This made it easier for sailors and fishermen returning from their voyages to identify their homes along the waterfront. Secondly, the vibrant colors were used to make the town more visible from the sea, aiding navigation for mariners.
What'd you see?
They have the East Coast Clothing Company down there.
Oh, do they?
Yeah.
The bright colors, such as reds, blues, yellows, and greens, also helped to reflect and absorb heat, making the houses more energy efficient during the harsh maritime winters. Over the centuries, the tradition of painting buildings in these vibrant hues has been carefully preserved and has become an integral part of Lunenburg's identity, but also add to its unique and picturesque charm, attracting tourists from around the world who come to appreciate the living history and coastal beauty of this UNESCO World Heritage Site.
If you do need to wash your hands, the blue thing has soap by it.
Okay, the first word is sook.
Sook would be.
Wait a
oh,
second.
excuse me. Okay, finish your
It's
sentence.
spelled S-O-O-K.
Sook. I think I've used this before. I think it means don't be such a suck. I mean, like, it's kind of like don't be such a suck.
No, it actually means sulk.
Oh, same thing.
Peggys Cove, often described as a postcard-perfect destination, offers visitors an opportunity to immerse themselves in the raw, untamed beauty of the Nova Scotia coastline. The village itself is a charming cluster of traditional maritime buildings, including a fishing wharf and cozy cottages painted in bright and cheerful colors. However, the true allure of Peggys Cove lies in its natural surroundings, where rocky terrain, windswept landscapes, and breathtaking vistas beckon adventurers and photographers alike. Whether you're admiring the lighthouse, watching fishing boats in action, or simply savoring a fresh lobster roll at the local eatery, Peggys Cove offers an unforgettable maritime experience. The lighthouse, with its stark and white exterior and red dome, stands boldly atop a series of massive granite boulders overlooking the powerful Atlantic Ocean waves that crash against the rocky shoreline. The dramatic juxtaposition of the lighthouse against the wild natural beauty of the surroundings creates a scene of remarkable beauty and serenity.
If you enjoyed today's episode, please click the like button. And by subscribing and turning notifications on, you'll help us create new content. Thanks for watching. And remember, experiences, not things,